Guys, if you would, mute yourselves out, please. And Christy, I believe you're opening it up tonight, so go for it.
I am opening it up tonight. If Melissa would not mute me.
Sorry.
All right, you guys, I am super excited about tonight, about November. We had an amazing October. The whole company had an amazing October, you guys. So who is loving this momentum we have? Everyone is feeling it. Everyone is loving it. You guys, people are attracted to our energy. They are attracted to this. If you are not feeling this momentum, you need to find someone to inspire you so that you can get motivated, because you can't come here for motivation. We cannot motivate you. Nobody can motivate someone, but we can inspire you and hopefully kind of jumpstart that and kick that motivation into gear. So, if you're not feeling it, if you're like, what is going on? Why is everyone so excited? Talk to someone who's excited. And if you still don't leave excited, talk to someone else who's excited, because I'm telling you, it is contagious. It is amazing. So we had a great October, and I am so excited for November. I want you guys to put in the comments, who surprised yourself last month with doing more than you usually do, maybe doing something that you normally don't do, maybe learning something new, maybe, who totally shocked yourself last month. Even if, even if you didn't get someone to rank up or didn't get someone to a quick start, how many more people did you talk to? Did that surprise you? Like what you can actually do with this if you actually do it? Like, I loved hearing the stories. I love talking to you guys about it and hearing the feedback about how people are getting out of their own way. They're getting out of their comfort zone. And that's really all we're here for, is to give you little ideas. We do not tell you anything you don't already know or anything your upline doesn't already tell you. We're just telling you the same stuff over and over and over again. And that's how you are successful with this. So I am very, very proud of you guys for doing that. And I want you to put in the comments, how many personal signups did you have last month? How many personal signups did you have last month? I love it. And even, like I said, even if you didn't get any, as long as you are talking to more people, that's what you have to do to be successful. Okay, next thing. How many Founders Club points do you have right now? I don't even know if the back office is updated yet. I think it is today or tomorrow. So let me know how many Founders Club points you have so far. If you have 0, you better set up your subscription so you can get on the board. Okay, subscriptions at 120 are going to give you 1 Founders Club point every single month. So you have got to do that anyway to keep your doors open, to keep your business going. So just put it on subscription, get your Founders Club point. I promise you, if you're 1 point short, you're going to think that was a big dang deal. Okay, so make sure that you're doing that. If you guys have noticed in our page, we have made a post about the third party calling list to kind of put it out there. And I love that Christy asked the question at the beginning, because that's exactly what that post is for. So if you have not commented on there and told us a little bit about yourself, please do that. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Okay, I wasn't a teacher, but some people are putting, okay, I was a teacher for this many years. I had gastric bypass. Maybe I work in the medical field, all these different things. Go to that post and look for people to see what you need. And other people are asking questions in there. Does anyone know somebody with this or know somebody with this? Use that post to help generate people to get on your calls. Okay, that's what that is for, just so there's not a lot of lost comments and lost posts in the page. Let's keep it all in the same spot. But it is so much fun to see you guys connecting with people that you don't even know in the company. So that was an awesome idea. So thank you for throwing that out there and helping us with that. It is awesome. Okay, which post? Look in there, just scroll down. There's a little triangle, third-party validation thing on that post. Okay, one more little tidbit of information. If you have not done your video for assignment number 4, you will be taken out of the group tomorrow. If you have somebody on your team who has not done the video for assignment number 4, they will be taken out of the group tomorrow. Okay, we can't give you guys these assignments and tell you you have to do it and then not do anything about it. So as much as I hate that, Melissa's the mean one. So she's going to be the one leading this and getting people out of the group. So make sure that you are checking on your people that they have done that. Okay, the next thing I get to talk about tonight are these accountability partners. I love that you guys are meeting new people in the company. So shout out your accountability partner in the comments. I have heard so many stories about, oh my gosh, so-and-so is my partner and I love their ideas. Or so-and-so is my partner. We had a video call today. She totally got me pumped up. I absolutely love this. Okay. So your accountability partners, I love the new ideas that are coming from this. It's helping me. I have a few, but I do them all individually, but I absolutely love it. Now, you guys, if you are paired up with someone who is maybe about to get kicked out of the group, or maybe they're not super active in the group, or maybe you keep messaging them and you're trying to set something up and they are not responding, guess what? Find a new partner. Look for someone new. You have to look for someone at the level that you are at. So if you're like, I need this more than you would ever imagine, and you're paired up with someone who is like, oh, I'm just in my own world, I'm doing my own thing, you've got to find someone else. Okay. Find someone that is going to meet you at your level. Just move on. Go through the posts. I think there's 3 accountability posts out there. Go through those posts. Even if someone has a partner, guess what? Join that group. Make it like 3 or 4 people in that group if you need to, because those are the people who are going to keep you going. So if your people are not responding, guess what? They're not on the same level as you. If your people are not getting on the Zooms and you are, guess what? They are not on the same level as you. So look through the pictures here, find somebody who is committed and getting on here and doing the things, and pair up with those guys as well. So you don't have to reach out to have us help you. Go find somebody. There are so many people that would absolutely love to have more accountability partners. Okay, and I want one more thing before I give you guys your assignment, because I don't have much time tonight. I want you guys to respond in the comments with what you are, because everyone here is at a different level. Okay, some people, and you might not want to respond till you hear all of the choices here. Some people are here just because they have FOMO, just because they have fear of missing out. They heard about this group. A lot of people are talking about the group and they're just like, okay, I got to see what this is all about. I got to see what is going on here. Some people are here because they have earned the trip over and over and over again. They don't want to miss out. They know what they have to do, but guess what? They are being a great example and they are here to help other people. They want to put in their 2 cents. They want to help us out and they want to help other people do this. Or are you here to learn new things, get your business going, and earn the trip to Jamaica? So choose what you're here for. And don't be scared if you're just scared of FOMO. Like, I know we are fun and we are cool and this is a fun group. So let me know why you're here. What are you really here for? Okay, we want all of you guys to earn the trip to Jamaica. And I'm very impressed. And after talking to corporate, all the points that were generated for the Founders Club, so many more people are focused on this, and it's just helping their businesses grow. So remember, you guys, we are all starting. It doesn't matter what rank you're at, what you started at, what you're at today, what you were at last year, what you were at 3 years ago. We all started with 0 points at the beginning of October. It doesn't matter what rank you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been here. It doesn't matter if you're brand new and you just started this week. Welcome to the group. But we want to help you be successful with this. Okay. So remember, we are all the same here, all on the same level. And if you don't think you need this group, guess what? This group needs you. I was always told that from the beginning, because when we first launched the company, and we're kind of getting back to this, but when we first got started, we would do these at-home meetings and we would go there and we would talk about the products and we would talk about the opportunity and we would meet the people and we would be face-to-face with the people. And I had a lot of people that were like, do I have to go again? Like, I have been to so many meetings. I know the products. I know everything about this. I know about the opportunity. I know word for word what you are already going to say. You know what? And someone very high up from corporate told me, and Mark Walker is his name. He told me, you know what? If you don't think you need that meeting anymore, the meeting needs you. You are here to bring something to this group. So I'm going to tell you guys the same thing. If you don't think you need this, we need you. We need your energy. We need your spirit. We need your ideas. We need your accountability. We need your support here, okay, to keep this successful. Okay, and my assignment to you guys, this is easy. I'm the easy one. Your assignment this week is to do, you should be doing this anyway, but do another video chat with your accountability partner or accountability partners or whoever you got in your little circle. I want you to do another video chat with them. Set some goals, see where you're at, actually hold them accountable, get to know them on a personal level, but you are here to hold them accountable. So take a picture of it and then post it under the assignment, not on a regular post, but put it underneath the assignment after Melissa posts the assignments, so that we know that you guys are doing that, just to kind of, help each other stay accountable. So that is an easy assignment for you guys this week. And I am going to turn it over to Stacy Loftus. He decided to join us after his 2 weeks off. He went on a crazy hunting trip and we are going to put him to work now. So Stacy, I'm going to turn it to you.
Thank you so much. Yes, I am glad to be back with you guys. I've missed this group. I've missed scrolling through, looking at everybody. And let me tell you, yes, I did have a nice 2 weeks in Wyoming hunting. Unfortunately, I did not get anything, but I got to see an amazing part of the country that I'd never seen before. And when I came back, I had to get to work because I had missed 2 weeks of this group. So I had to go back through all the assignments. I got caught up today. So I am now caught up on all the assignments with everyone in here. And let me start by saying this. This is month one. We just completed month one. If you only have maybe one Founders Club point or maybe just 6 Founders Club points, do not stress. Okay, do not stress. Continue doing the things that we're asking you to do, and the momentum will pick up for you. I can remember, either last year or year before last, I ended October with 1 Founders Club point. Yes, that was my subscription. That was it. So I have been there. So don't stress and don't get discouraged. We have 11 more months to go. Keep building on what you're doing, and those points will come. The unique accounts will come, the quick starts, the rank advancements, your inception points, all of that is going to come as long as you stick with us. What we don't want you guys to do is get discouraged and look at and try to compare yourself with other people. Everybody's journey's different. Don't compare yourself and say, oh my goodness, someone already has 25 points and 2 unique accounts. They've already earned the quarter. I'm so far behind. Do not do that. This journey is yours. We are here to help you with it. We're here to give you the steps, the tools, the resources, the training, everything you need. Just do not leave us. Okay, do not leave our side. I cannot stress that enough. So now moving on, we have something pretty exciting that's going to be going on next Thursday for this group. It is an opportunity Zoom for this group. Okay, I don't know if you guys have joined when Melissa and I have done this before. It's going to be the same kind of platform. You're going to have some rock star guests. Melissa's going to be talking. Christy's going to be talking. Lindsay Shaw, if you don't know this yet, you're going to be speaking because we already have you down for next week. And then we are going to have Chris Crump come on from corporate to also talk about why Singular. So you are going to have a rock star panel that's going to be going over the opportunity of Singular. So we're not going to be having this type of a Zoom next week. We're going to replace it with an opportunity Zoom at the same time. That's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Central time, 7 p.m. Mountain time, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And for the Alaska team, it's going to be 5 p.m. your time. So here's the thing. You're asking, who do I invite to this? Any of your signups from last month, any and all of your signups from last month, you need to invite them. Your customers that have been ordering, invite them. Your distributors that are not in this group with us, make sure you're inviting them as well. We want them to capture the same vision that you have. Then here's the next one. This is going to be the big one, guys. It's going to sting a little bit, and it's going it's going to be hard to do. This is one of those moving out of your comfort zone tasks, is the people who are on your chicken list that you want to do this business with you, reach out to them, invite them to this Zoom. Your goal needs to be to invite at least 20 people to this. Okay, invite at least 20 people. We hope that you get at least 2 people to join you. Okay, at least 2 people on that Zoom to join you. But to do that, you're going to need to invite 20 people. Because if you guys have ever done a wedding list, done a birthday list, done anything like that, and you've invited people, then you know that not all of those people are going to come to the party. They're not all going to come to the wedding. We know that. So make sure you're inviting 20 people. That way you get at least 2 people to join you on that Zoom. Next, let me see if I've missed anything. I'll look down here at my notes real quick. All right, so that is going to be your assignment from me. We will post, it'll be this same Zoom link, but we will create an image for you guys to use, a flyer for you all to use. We will also, I think I saw Melissa pop up there that she's going to put this in boards. So we will have invite messages for you all to use. And here's the thing, if the invite messages do not sound like you, then edit them to your personality where it sounds like you. The invite messages that we sent, sorry guys, the invite messages, the examples that we use or that we post in there, you don't have to use those. You can edit them. Okay, so make sure they sound like it's coming from you. And I believe that's it for my part. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy you guys are here with us live. I'm happy for the people that's going to be watching the recording later. And Melissa, I am handing it over to you because you apparently are the mean one.
What? I know. How did I get that title?
I don't know. It's on Christy. Talk to Christy about that afterwards.
How awesome, you guys, would it be to fill up a 1,000 person Zoom and have to do another one the next night to get everybody else in? We will do it. We'll do as many as we have to make sure that all of your people get there. But he is exactly right. And this is like the truth for city meetings or anything. And Laci Fran can probably tell you better than anybody else. But if you personally invite somebody, beg them, ask them just to do you a favor. They're more likely to come to do something for you than they are to do something for themselves. So make it about you. You've got a goal. I've got to get 5 people on there. Will you be one of my people? They've given me a goal. I've got to do this. Will you please just show up and be one of my 5? Just get them there however you have to get them there. That's what I do. If I beg people, I'm not ashamed, y'all. I have no shame in this game. So one of the things that I guess why they're calling me mean that I got to tell you is last week, Christy and I, between the 2 of us, did almost 50 video chats and 3-way calls with all of you. We love all of you so much, and we will move heaven and earth to do things for you, but we cannot do that again. We that's on top of our own team stuff. That's just extra things. So what we are asking you, I gave out my Calendly link. Like I had one lady put in 6 different times this week just for that one person. I cannot do it, and neither can Christy. We're asking you if you want to schedule a Zoom with a 3-way Zoom with one of us. Do you get 1 per month? Each person can do it with us 1 per month. Use your uplines, use your sidelines, use that post that's in the group, because we want you to have people to do these calls with. But if I had 72 hours in a day, I would do every single call for you that I possibly could, but I just don't have the time. And all 3 of us don't. But we love you so much. And if you need us, if there's something special that we can help you with, definitely reach out to us, get us on the phone. But we can't do like prospects calls trying to get people to order. We just can't do that. So please just understand and try to limit it to just one per month. If you would do that, please. So the next thing that I just want to read you guys something that I found today. and I've already told Stacy and Christy this morning, but I do my personal development every single day. And there was this podcast, and it was this motivational podcast, and it had all of these people. I got 5 different trainings I'm going to do out of one podcast. It was absolutely amazing. And it was just a random thing that had all of these different speakers in it. And I don't even know the guy that was speaking. I know should probably recognize him, but I didn't recognize him, and his name wasn't on there. But he said, when you're in business, what is the highest form of value? And the majority of people say money. That making money is the highest form of value. Well, money is really, really important, but he said money is not even in your top thought. So he said, if I gave you $1 million today, but told you that you had to die tomorrow, would you take the money? And of course, people said no. So that means time is more important than money. If you could have $100,000 every single day for the rest of your life, but the consequence of that is you have to be sick every single day the rest of your life, would you want the money? No, because health is more important than money. You could have $100,000 every single day, but somebody you love has in order for you to get it. Would you want the money?
Yep.
No, because relationships are more important than money. So commissions and bonuses and all of the things are not the highest form of compensation. Fulfillment is. So if you check, excuse me, babe. My husband's making comments. So if you chase the fulfillment for you and you help others chase that fulfillment on the inside, then it becomes easier to get the money on the outside because you're not chasing the money, you're chasing a purpose. And I was just like, oh my God, chase the purpose, chase the fulfillment, make the relationships, take care of your body, work for the time freedom, because I'm going to tell you that time freedom is something that I crave and I never want to go without it. So that's when you're working for these Founders Club points and these Founders Club trips. It's not just about, that's going to help you do all of the things. But when you're getting these unique accounts, you're helping someone else chase a purpose. You're helping someone else have that time freedom. You're helping someone else be able to spend time and with the people that matter the most, instead of you're helping them be able to create a life to where they can have that time and not have to, go to a 40-hour-a-week dead-end job. You're doing that for somebody when you create these unique accounts. And the thing with this group that's impressed me more than anything else is so many top leaders in our company are in this group and are doing the things, even though they know how to do it. They know what they're supposed to do. They're doing the things, but they're in here. And it's just like Christy said, I love that they're in here because we need them. This group needs them. They may not need us because they know how to do it all, but this group needs them. And to see the people that I want to emulate and I want to be like are in here and a part of us, just like every single one of you. It just means everything. And I appreciate that so much. And one of those people is actually my upline. And I asked her to come on and share with you guys tonight. And I love her. I adore her. She is one of the people that called me about this business in the very beginning. And I think I told her, if you ask me to share one more time, I'm packing my stuff up and sending it back. I think I really did tell her that. And they still kept calling, luckily. So she has been a huge support to me. And I'm so excited to know someone that needs no introduction. But she had a rock star month last month. She signed up 28 people. She enrolled 28 people, and I'm going to let her tell y'all all of that. But I'm telling you, if you're ready, and just like Christy said, get ready to be inspired. So let me introduce to you Silver Ambassador Laci Friend.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if you're sitting in a chair watching this, but I have the goosies. Like, what in the world? Just listening between what Christy had to share and Stacy and Melissa, that podcast, I feel like we all need to know what it was. Like, I was just sitting here with chills thinking about that, because that is why we do this. So you just have the wrong thing written down if it isn't about that. If it isn't about the things that bring tears to your eyes, that you can literally hold the power of changing people's lives in your hands. Like, we have been given such a gift. Gosh, we have been given such a gift. And for 12 years, I am just constantly reminded that I'm never asking anyone to do anything. I am trying to give them the greatest gift besides Jesus that they could ever, ever have in their life, which is to give more time and to give more in relationships and to have more of these things, because, life is short and we're not promised anything. And I sent my baby girl out the door today to drive in a car by herself. And that was the last time I will ever do that with one of my children. And I cried. I followed her all the way to school. But you know what? I could. And who gets to say that? Because most people are rushing around in the morning. You and I get to, for the most part, if you don't work another job, but who gets to do that? So I'm going to kick it off. That was so good. Thank you all so much for that incredible inspiration that keeps us going. And you guys, mindset is everything. And I hope that you heard that kind of over and over. And we're starting month 2. So if you feel your excitement start to wane a little bit, you worry a little bit, you're stressed a little bit. Oh, I only got 1 point. I got 3 points. I got 5 points. These people had 116 points and, 14 unique accounts, whatever. Girl, it don't matter. Dude, it doesn't matter, right? You are in your lane. Increase your excitement and increase your discipline, because your mind is limitless. It freaks me out so much that we don't even understand the power between our ears. Like, if you get right in your mind and you decide you are going to do this thing, you're all in for Founders Club Jamaica, you can do it like that. The only thing in the whole wide world that's limiting you is you. And I know you've heard this. But breathe it in, sit in it, climb into it and sit there a second and find out for yourself, where are you holding yourself back? Mindset is everything. If you decided right now, gee, I had no points, I had 1 point. Right now, this month, you could decide no excuses November, no quitting November. November is going to be off the hook. I mean, it's going to be good. Are you going to be a part of that? Do you believe it? Do you see it for yourself? Are you acting as though it's already happened? Do you have a list with specific people's names on it? Or are you just hoping it happens to you? Right? Are you just hoping as you're floating through it, just something sticks? That's not how this works. You decide, then you have to write it, see it, say it, sing it, whatever. Okay? Keep the momentum up. Once we've got momentum, baby, you want to keep cranking, because momentum's not an easy thing to get. So once we've got it, check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? Keep it going. Don't let that go down. You want to create a legacy business. And I'm here to tell you in about 1 more minute what we're going to do with October. Okay. You can create a legacy business. We can allow October, which was incredible, explosive. It was busting at the seams. It was so much fun. This is why we do this, because we get to change more and more and more lives. And we were seeing it come to fruition. And you can either let that have happened and then watch it go by, or you can use it to create a legacy business. One that lasts forever, long after you're gone, that will bless your kids and their kids and their kids. If you've ever heard that song, that's a really good song too. Blessings. Anyways, if you decide today, dang, I did this or I didn't do this last month, I'm going to go get 4. You could do it tomorrow. You may think I'm crazy, but if you decided that you could not go to, but kind of like those questions Melissa said, if you knew tomorrow was your last day to do this, how many people would you get convinced to do this? It's all in your mind. It's all what you decide for you. And you're the one that has to do it. Just like at the beginning, when Christy was talking about that, nobody can give that to you. So work as hard as you can on your mind. It is your IPA, because without it, You will not take steps when you are afraid. You will not step into uncharted territory. You will not do the things that totally terrify you, because you have to already be on the other side of that, believing and seeing it for yourself. So I do apologize. I don't have the background. I'm on a different device tonight and I didn't have, but like, that's why they're having you do that. See yourself there. That's part of why that's so important. Okay. So moving on. For Founders Club, how are we going to do that in November? I want you to use October to make November the November to remember, right? I'm going to use the example of a tummy tamer, but anytime I say that, I want you to know you can plug anything in. I mean, I had a girl buy an 8-day box with a bottle of Zing, and she now is one of my people about to hit quick start. Okay. So like, if I say tummy tamer, you know, plug in whatever you want, but just for the sake of doing this and ease or whatever, I do want to talk about that a little bit. So you're going to use those people. You're going to use what happened in October. And let me say this, if you just didn't have the greatest October, fine, do it now. When's the best time? Right now, right? Don't use anything as an excuse. October's gone. So we can use that to build, but don't use that to hold you back, right? So if you didn't, I just want that disclaimer. If you maybe didn't have the greatest October in the whole wide world and you were watching people do it, that's fine. You're going to have the best November you've ever had because you're going to decide to do it. And you can still do it because we still have the tummy tamer. We still have all the other products. We still have an entire month to do it. It's just the 3rd day of November. So you're going to do it now. All right. So learn something from that. Or if you had a good October, one that was better than the month before, or the summer before, or last year, or whatever, use that. So first of all, with the tummy tamer, I just want to say, whoa, is anyone else just blown away by this? Like it's insane to me that I never thought, and the words came out of my mouth like, well, I don't feel like people have been hitting me up for digestive products, and now we're going to be using 4 of them, you know, whatever. Well, blow me down. I was wrong. Most people, you don't even know they have that problem, but then you start talking to them and they're like, oh yeah, I don't go to the bathroom regularly, or, oh, I'm always bloated, or, you know, I can't seem to lose it in my gut, or I do this, I'm like, that's what this is. This is literally for everyone. And kind of, it's okay to be okay with this. You're going to have people who are still, hello, we've been building this business forever. And of my 28 new starts last month, there were people who bought X bundles and X advance, an 8-day plus a Zing. And I had a ton of tummy tamers too, plus an 8-day. If they didn't get it during the freebies, they bought it because it was worth it. Okay. So here's the deal. There is a large group of people who are over diet culture. They don't want to. They don't want restrictions. They don't want you to tell them they can't eat that and they can't do that and they want to do this and they have to do that. That's okay, because now we have something that works effortlessly. It's simple. There are no restrictions. Like, you can do that, but you're still going to have the people who are, man, I haven't been taking care of myself. I want direction. I want to eat right, right? We are still finding people's fit. It's just that we just added something that literally didn't exist in the marketplace. We're the only one who has this, that has these 4 products combined that literally every single person in the entire world needs for their gut, their health. If 70% of disease starts there and healing, then every single person needs it, right? So now we're not in just like that lane of trying to see, well, do they want to lose weight and they're ready to make changes? Now we have something for everybody else too, right? And I am going to just throw it in there. If you sell a tummy tamer, I mean, I try to sell it with the X bundle, because then you've got just like the most incredible thing. If money is an issue, I go to payment plans. If they're still like, can't do that, then I'm like, fine, get the tummy tamer, but please do not do that without an 8-day jump start. I had a girl Sunday who did that, and 2 Sundays ago, ran out of her 8-day stuff. Had she not bought that, she would not have known it. She calls me and says, okay, I have the tummy tamer for the month, but I'm getting on right now. I need lean, I need Zing, I need trim stick, right? Because they got to try all the stuff out of the X bundle in that small 8-day, and she felt the difference. So you guys, do not leave that in the dust. I mean, it's worth getting them together, right? So they feel good fast. They can tell every one of their friends because everybody needs this. So can you see where you can take these people who got a tummy tamer, and all of a sudden we are going to be able to duplicate that faster and faster and faster, because it's easy, it's simple, right? So they can go grab 4 friends and either do it with them like that, or if they've already used some of it, they now are seeing how incredible it is within 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever. There are a few people it takes a little while because they have really serious issues, but within a couple weeks, they're seeing it. And every one of those people knows 4 people. And if 4 people grabbed a tummy tamer, they just got first level of quick start bonus. Ding! How many of those can you use? 5 on your front line. Go get them. Actually, go get 10, because then 5 of them are going to help their friends and they're going to get it. And guess what? You got managers out of managers. They're going to be rolling out of the barrel, right? That's how, I'm just going to say it. It's easy. Fight me. I said what I said. Okay. And I'm going to tell you in a second. Yeah, I had 28 new starts. Guess how many unique accounts I got last month? 0. Okay. Now I'm going to come back to that, but I just want you to think for a minute. If we really believed, like I said before with mindset, and you took every person. So here's some homework from me. Okay. I want you to get a piece of paper and I want you to write this down. You are going to go back to October and you are going to write down every single new start you had. Put a TT right next to them if they got a tummy tamer. Put an XB if they got an X bundle, whatever it is, a little 8-day, so that you know what they ordered, right? And we are going, and if you only had a few, then fine, back up 3 months and get all your new starts. This is new for everybody. So you don't have to just stop at October. Get 3 months, 6 months, the entire year. All right. But you're going to write them down. In fact, I went down and I even had a different sheet. I wish I was in my other room. I have a list, but I also wrote all my zeros down, or I printed it off. Right. And all my inactive customers, not zeros because I haven't ordered in so long, but just they haven't ordered in a few months. No stone unturned, because this is for everyone. So if you need to take your stack of papers and you write at the top, these are my Octobers. These are my last 3 months. These are my last 6 months. This is my zeros. This is my inactive people. These are my people ordering, but not on auto ship. Make those documents work for you. They created all of those reports so that we could be more invested in our business and know our numbers. It is important for you to know those things, right? So don't hide from them. If you don't understand them, there's even like videos about the reports that you can learn. It's right there. Again, it's easy. It's just a matter of stepping into it and just deciding to do it. Take a deep breath and do it. Jump off. Nobody died yet, right? Just like nose. Nobody's died over and out. So you're going to get these listed. And then here's what you're going to do, one sheet at a time. I have a sheet, not only with my 28 new people from there, I actually had a total of 46 people on my front line who ordered a tummy tamer in October. Okay. So that was customers, because guess what I do? I check in on my customers. I sent out a project broadcast and then I sent another one and said, oh my gosh, if you ordered one, I need you to tell me because I've got some exciting stuff for you. So they all said, I got one, because I didn't get an email about that. And so then I have a list of every single person that got one. And now that's where I started. When I got through October and all of those people, I sat down in November 1st and I took every one of those 46 people and I talked to them personally. Did that take me time? It certainly did. It's a third, and I've talked to every one of them. So I got in and I made some of them. I said, oh my gosh, do you have a few minutes that I could just, click the button and let's talk for a second? Some did, some didn't. Right. But some people I left a voice message because I knew at the time where they were. I know them. Some people I don't know at all. So I started with the voice message. I currently have so many calls set up right before we go to Utah next week and right when I get back of people who are talking to me about the business. Right. So I need you to write them all down. Here's what you're doing if you're talking to them or whatever. Be excited. You guys, this is exciting. I'm literally saying to everyone, just if you need the words, like some words, use your own. But I was like, I need your help. We are literally busting at the seams. And I just cannot do this by myself. And I need to tell you that ever since you started, using Zing or whatever, I know their history. They're my people. Or this month you ordered, people are going to start asking you. And people who need this. Imagine if I would have never told you. And you wouldn't feel like you're feeling right now. You just got done telling me that you have slept better than you ever have. Your bloating is gone. Like, I repeat all their stuff back to them. And girl, you are so much fun. And people are constantly asking you your opinions because I see it all over. Like, people love to know what you're up to. I need your help. So could we talk about it? And most of them have said yes. So now I'm setting up all these calls if I haven't already got them. And it's working. So now I told you I had 28 new starts and 0 unique accounts. I do believe that we have some ebbs and flows. Now, sometimes both are up. Frankly, sometimes I've had both be down. I mean, it's happened to me, right? Even though I work and I'm consistent, it happens to all of us. There are a little bit of ebbs and flows in this. But with those 28, you know what I believe in November? I'm going to have 10 at least quick start bonus earners. And I hope 5 of them, I'm planning on 5 of them being managers and just being done with the 10 unique accounts, and I'll have my 100 points. Because if you add those all up, that would be enough. I had 21 points just from 4,800 inception volume, right? So I had already that many points, but that's what you can do, is just take the momentum of the month before and use that. Don't let that just pass you by. Take the time to work that out, write it down and do it, right? Tell people. There's a little, I'm sure you guys have seen the graphic. I believe Madison or Logan made it. That has the person, it says they sold 4 tummy tamers. They just paid for their tummy tamer. They just got their first level of quick start. Now let's go out and find 4 more people, because that was easy. And you're going to get 8 people, and let's go get that double bonus and get the $200. And then we talk about, obviously, manager, right? We're going to do that in steps, but help them along the way. Do it with them, right? You don't just say, oh, you want to do that? Okay, great. Here's your social link. Here's your affiliate link. Here's your referral link, whatever you call it. And then just walk away. You walk them through it. You show them boards. You tell them where the verbiage is. You help them do it, right? Now, what if somebody says no? Can we address that for a minute? No, I'm so sorry. That is just not for me. You can call it pushy if you want. I am the most passionate person. The immediate answer is why? Can you tell me, tell me a little bit about what holds you back? Did something bad happen? Do you have a icky taste in your mouth about it? Has somebody done something before? Because if you will knock a wall down so fast when you are listening with your heart. The words that people say are not what people mean. They're not lying to you. Okay. It's just that they're saying that what they're saying because they have this wall put up and they don't have belief. And it's my job to love people and develop that relationship. So I'm going to ask, oh, tell me about, tell me what's going on. Have you done it before? Whatever. And I try to, let's just pretend for sake of time that they never want to do it. They just, no. My next thing is, guess what? Will you do me the biggest favor ever then? Because we're trying to get this information out and I can't reach everybody. So even though you don't want to do it, would you do this for me? Could you invite your friends for me? And can I give you some stuff to post? I'll give you the wording, the picture, a whole 9 yards. Will you post it and just tag me? And then if you want to say to your friends, hey, my friend Laci will take care of you. If you don't even want to do that, that's fine. I will comment on there and say, girl, I'm going to send you a message. I'm happy to help you too. Why not? I mean, if I can get into their network, and then you know what I do? As soon as some of their friends are interested, I go straight back to that person. Are you sure? Because you just did the job that you don't want to do. See how easy that was? And you could be the one getting credit for this. Like, it's silly for you not to take the money. And that's just all we do. This is how simple it is, right? It's not the hokey pokey, turn yourself around like we used to think. This is normal. Everybody does it. It's going to be the biggest, marketplace, whatever you call it, that there is over Walmart and all the things, because this is the industry that's growing and taking over. And if they, oh gosh, no, I don't use my Facebook. I don't want to do that. Then the last straw for me is, okay, girl, that's fine. I love my customers. Be a customer. Get this sucker on your auto ship. You do not want to feel like you felt a month ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever. I need you to go back there and remember and what you just told me about how much better you feel. All right. So those are some steps you can walk through with your list. Do that with your list of people who bought this month. I would start there because they're the freshest and the most energized by what's going on. And then once you make it through that list, then you're going to go to the next list, which may be people who've ordered, but they're inactive right now. Then your zeros, you know what I mean? And make it through all your lists as fast as you can. Do not be afraid to go to work. Okay. Like I'm exhausted when I go to bed, but I was like, well, this is the most fun, exhausting thing I've ever done though. Like I love, what else am I going to do? Sit and watch TV and be bored out of my mind. I'm usually trying really hard to keep myself entertained by it. I'm like, what am I even doing? You know what I mean? I'm going to show up to heaven and be like, I am the most exhausted, but now I can rest. That's when I'm going to take my rest, when I'm dead. Okay. So anyways, and I don't mean get off balance, y'all. I love my family. I put it away. We do the things. That's the whole point. So hear me when I say that, but in times of momentum like this, you know, that's the other thing about balance. It doesn't mean balance in every day all the time. I mean, did y'all have some extra free time, you know, 2 or 3 months ago? Because I did. So I took it then. And now I'm ready to go. So I'm willing, and my family knows, and they're happy about it too, because their entire life is completely different. So my husband puts all the Christmas trees up and gets them fluffed without me with a smile on his face. Not really. But I remind him, smile, because we're both here all the time together and you get to put these trees up because I'm busy, right? Okay. And he does. So I just know that if you believe that you can do this, you can do it now. Don't wait for a whole year. Tomorrow, I am going to challenge you to go get a new start. Tomorrow, I'm going to challenge you to get one of the people from October or sometime in the past to upgrade. Of those people, I do indeed have 2 that already upgraded and got their referral links. One that's almost a quick start, because that's the deal. As soon as you get them started, don't stop there, right? Just keep it going. So, okay. Let's see if there was something else that
this is crazy. So the whole thing, so my assignment, so every week we all 3 of us give you an assignment. My assignment this week for you guys is to take every customer that you have from last month, send them a message that says, you are eligible to earn a $200 bonus. Do you want me to help you snag it? So it goes right along with exactly what Laci said. But here's the thing. When they say yes, you want to get them on a call.
Yes.
So Laci, will you do a mock call with me if that happens? Would you guys like to hear that? So what you do when somebody says, yes, I'll do it. Or just say, do you want to earn it? Yes. And then let's get immediately you get them on the call. Give them 2 times to choose from. Don't say, will you get on a call for me? Say, oh my God, that's awesome. Which time is better for you, 2 or 8? You know, you give them 2 times you're available, and then you make them choose between those times. So this is the thing. So we've sent this message out to somebody that ordered last month. I'm going to be the customer. Laci has sent me, I'm eligible for the $200 bonus. Do you want to snag it? I have written back to her. Well, yeah. How does it work? What time can you talk? 2 or 8? 8 o'clock. This is the call. Laci's calling me, and you can do this. You don't have to have a 3-way call for this. This is your customer that you're talking to for probably maybe the first time. So ring, ring. Oh my word. Something just, oh my goodness, something is outside. It doesn't sound good. Okay. Sounds like somebody having a fight outside. So I hope my husband goes. It sounds like some animals out there. That's not good. Okay, go ahead, Laci. I'm so sorry. That's like living in the country. Oh, I'm not used to it yet.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Okay, so here we go. Melissa, how's it going?
Oh my gosh, good. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited that you were able to take the time to talk about this, and we are going to help you get this $200 for sure. But what I want to know before we get started is, tell me a little bit about what you're most excited about having used the products, what you are loving, what's happening for you.
Well, I don't have the bloat that I had. You know, I was really skeptical, but I don't have the bloat that I had just a week ago. My mind's blown with this.
Isn't that crazy? Like you're buttoning your pants and you're like, wait a minute, 1 week has passed. You don't really expect it to be that fast. Anything else that you've had happening?
Well, I mean, it's maybe TMI, but I'm going to the bathroom good.
I love it. Girl, hey, we all poop. I talk about poop for a reason, but we do. And it's kind of important because if you don't, that's a problem. That's big, big problem. So that's awesome.
This, but I got the 8-day too. And I lost 7 pounds.
Oh my gosh, girl. People are probably going to be beating your door down. So it's good that we are going to get you set up to do this, because people are going to ask you, and you have to know some people just off the top of your head that you already can think of, that like you've talked to in the past, or you guys dieted together, walked together, whatever, that you probably will want to tell about it, won't you?
Well, I've already told my sister, but yeah, I'm not a salesperson, so I'm just.
I laugh and tell people I can't beat that out of you. So thank goodness you're not. I mean, when you go to a good restaurant, then you love the food, don't you tell your friends anyways? Or a good movie that you're like, oh my gosh, you have to see this movie. Yeah. We do it, right? Yeah. It's just like, they don't send me a check from Chick-fil-A, even though they probably should, but as many people as I tell to get there. But there's no difference here. That's actually exactly what we do, is just share what you love. Who do you know that wouldn't want to be bloated? That's, they can button their pants up, that are feeling great, that are going to the bathroom, that lost 7 pounds in a week, right? There's so many people you could help. So I'm going to give you like the 3 easiest steps that we're going to get started, because I want you to make that $200 as quick as possible. Are you good with that?
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing I want you to do is grab a piece of paper real quick for me. And I want you, right while we're sitting here, and anybody that you think, I want you to jog your memory. And on that little piece of paper, I want you to write the numbers 1 through 10. Write your sister as number 1, since you've already told her. But then I want you to think about that. Do you have any other siblings or like parents that, you can think that they would probably benefit from it?
Yeah, there's some people at my church that actually noticed, and there's a couple of people probably.
So I want you to have your pen and your paper right now and write your sister down, write the people at church that made a comment. If you work with anyone, if you used to work out or walk or, go do things like that with. And in fact, to get to 10, because I want you to get to 10 before we hang up, even like if your car broke down, who would you call? And if they didn't answer, who would you call after that? Like, I like to call that your inner circle, and everybody's got at least 10 people there. So while we're talking here, before we hang up, that's the first thing we're going to do is write those 10 down. And here's what we're going to do with them, just so you know. Because you're not a salesperson and neither am I, literally, well, I mean, we have products and I absolutely love sharing them with people, but I feel like we have a gift to give people. And sometimes I think if you say you're in sales, you're thinking people have to do something for you. We're really just going to give them the gift that you were just given. Aren't you glad I told you about it?
Yeah.
Right? So what, you have people in your life that aren't going to hear about this unless you tell them. So I'm glad I didn't stay quiet and I shared it with you. And the same thing will go for them. Okay. So that's that one. We're going to easily write down 10 people. And when you get that list done and we hang up, we're going to talk about what you can send them. And I'm going to help you every step of the way. We're going to work on it together. We're going to get the verbiage. We're going to talk about what you want to send them. And we're probably going to like send a text or Facebook or however you communicate with them. If you want to call them on the phone, but tonight or tomorrow, depending on how late it gets for us here, we're going to get that out to those 10 people. Okay. Sound easy?
Yeah.
Okay. And then before we go on from this step, because this is how simple it is, what you want to do, if they come back and say, sure, tell me what it is, just stop, pause right there, freeze in your tracks and come back to me, because I'm going to help you with the next step. Because all of this is how simple it is, but I'm just going to help you each step of the way. And once you get it down, you're going to be off and running. But this way you feel comfortable that you're giving them the, information they need, and that we're able to help those people get started. Because I always want to be here to help you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next one is we have that group that you're in, our results group, where all of the awesome testimonies have been about everything from the tummy tamer, all of that. Okay. So I love that page. That page is like an inspiration for people. And you know how Facebook can kind of be, you can log in and see people fighting. You can see all the negativity. For me, that is such an inspiring place to go. And so I would love it if you could sit down at your computer or with your phone when you have like 10 minutes and just click the invite button, and it actually will start popping up all of your friends. I almost like close my eyes and just invite. I am so glad I did that, because there were people that I were like, they're never going to be interested. but they're actually people who purchased from me early on. And then there were people I thought for sure they're going to want it, and it took them longer. So I say that to say it's easy to think, oh, they would need it. They don't, they would, but a lot of people aren't telling us the way they feel or what they need. So what I'd love for you to do is to invite everybody. And Facebook, like for me anyway, allowed me the first time to just invite and invite and invite. I invited a lot of people, hundreds of people. After that, you kind of have to slow down and do fewer in a day. But that is an easy thing that you can do, that just anytime you have free time even.
I don't even know how I got in there, but I've been in there forever. And that's why I finally saw something, and I finally just said, just forget it. I'm going to reach out to her.
Right. And if it was just my story, it may not have connected, but that's why I love that page, is because there's so many different people with so many different backgrounds and things that have happened for them, that it might be somebody else's story that inspires. But here's one cool thing is it's always connected to you. So our admin's going to just get that. If somebody says, what is this, on any post that you invited them, you and I are going to get to talk to them because they'll tag us in that. And then we'll send them a message and start visiting with them and get them some information so they can see if this fits for them too.
Okay.
Okay. And then the last thing I would love to do, and these are 3 things, so it's easy, is for us to make a post on your wall. Now, if you're not ready to share your picture, that's okay. It is no big deal. It could be as simple as, oh my gosh, I just lost 7 pounds in a week. I'm feeling amazing. My pants fit better. I just cannot believe this stuff. I'm so thankful for these products. And you can tag me. You could even say, Laci, thanks so much for introducing me to this and helping me and, encouraging me and supporting me this week. Okay. And then people might just like it. People may say nothing and keep watching. And some people might say, what's the program? And all you're going to do is tell them, hey, I'll get you some info. And then I'll help you again. You and I will do that. So I'm here every step of the way. That's the 3 simplest things, because the first 10 people that are on that paper and your inner circle, they don't want to hear about it on Facebook. They're going to be mad at you. They'd be like, girl, why didn't you call and tell me? So that's your people. And then you're going to post, and then we're going to invite people to that group. And that's 3 easy things. And I am telling you right now, we're going to work for that. Can I tell you how? Do you have any questions about that, actually?
You're going to do it all with me. I don't have to do this by myself.
100%. And I'm actually going to show you how simple it is, that we even have wording at the touch of a finger that you can start with, and then you can change it up just a little bit to sound like you, obviously, but it gives you great ideas. So it's so easy. Okay. Any other questions about those 3 things before we go on?
No.
Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to tell you how you make the $200 so that you kind of understand why those 3 things are going to work. Okay. So we have something we call the quick start bonus. And when you get 4 different people to use your social link or your affiliate link, you're going to get a little referral link when you're upgraded to a distributor. Okay. And people are used to that. Like, it's all over. I'm sure you've seen it. People have discount codes, or you can use my affiliate link and get this or whatever. Like, it's all over Instagram and social media. So you're going to have your own link. And when people use your link, it's attached to you, and the company pays you when somebody orders. That's how simple it is. So we have this quick start bonus. You'll have 4 different people that use your link. And when we reach 500 points, all the products have points. It's simple. It adds it up for you. And if 4 people got a tummy tamer like you did, you just got it. Okay. So you're going to get paid for each of those 4. And then you're going to get $100 bonus, as long as we can do that in the first 30 days. Okay. And because I know you're going to have more than that. Still within that 30 days, if you go on and get 1,000 points, and still you only need 4 people, but if you had 8 people or 10 people, doesn't matter. But if you get to the 1,000, you get another $100 bonus. So you're going to get paid on each of the orders, but then you're also going to get a $100 bonus at 500 points and another $100 bonus at 1,000 points. So you're really going to make like $400 to $500 in doing that, not just the $200. So you'll pay your own stuff back since you got the 8-day and the tummy tamer. You're going to have that paid back and have some extra money in your pocket even already for Christmas. Pretty easy. And again, the other thing that's cuckoo, not to go crazy here, but your friends are probably going to want to do it too. They could grab some friends and do it, and you actually get paid for that as well. and they can go get their quick start and pay theirs off. It's absolutely the coolest thing I've ever done, that I can work with my phone anywhere I want. In fact, today, Melissa, I was in the bathroom of the gym that I work out in on a call with someone. I was like, you can really do this anywhere. I had to walk in the bathroom because there were so many people out there and it was loud. And I just locked the door and I said and talked to her and I said, I am so sorry. Can you hear me? Because I'm in the bathroom of the health fit and fitness club here. But I love that I can do that. I can just step away and do it from wherever I'm at from my phone. It's so much fun. And we're going to have a lot of fun together. And I'm going to say this. I actually think if we get your list of 10 done and we do these other 2 things, if you think you could do those in the next couple days, I think we're going to earn it within a couple days. I don't think it's not going to take you 30 days. I really think your sister and your couple friends from church that notice and somebody else, all of a sudden, if everybody does it, we could do it fun and do it together and have like a little accountability group. You're going to have it knocked out in just no time. So tell me what question.
Well, I'll give it a try. I mean,
Okay.
As long as you help me.
I will. And are you nervous about it? Is there anything you're a little bit nervous about doing?
Posting.
Yeah, I was too. For one thing, half the people won't even see it because the way Facebook hides everything, and that we do post quite a bit, because I'll tell you that because only a few people will see it. And then another day, other people will. And it kind of just depends on if you've been interacting with them or if people comment. It's like so weird that half the time, I'm sure you've seen that with your friends. Like somebody will say, oh, did you see my, family pictures? You're like, no. And we follow each other. It's just like Facebook randomly sticks stuff up there. You know what I mean?
I'm also kind of nervous about putting people in that group. I don't want people to think that I think they're fat.
Yeah. So here's something that I totally hear you. I know I'm like, hey, I'm not, implying anything. One thing I do like to do, if you want to, is send people a message. After I've invited them, I send a quick message and just say, hey, did you see I invited you to this group called, whatever, in your notifications? That's all I ask. And they'll come back and tell me, and I'll say, oh my gosh, I would love you to join. It is so inspiring. And girl, you might know someone. That's a word I use a lot, is you might know someone, because then you're not implying it's them, but you might know someone, but it's full of the most incredible stories of people that are like, have had gut issues, or people who haven't slept well, or wellness, or energy. Some people used it for, losing some weight and just feeling more confident or whatever. So if you kind of tell them that, then you can, you don't have to feel like they're going to think, oh, is she calling me fat? Right.
Okay, well, do it then.
Okay, I am so excited. I cannot wait. So when we hang up, here's what I'm going to do, Melissa, is I am going to have you write or take a picture of the 10 names for me, and we're going to work on that wording. And as soon as we get those sent out, we'll move on and start inviting, and I can even get you some of the verbiage that I send in a message to them. That way you can feel comfortable with that. And then we'll move on to the post. Okay. So we'll take it one step at a time, and we'll just go through it. And if you ever get confused or you have questions, holler at me. I'm here for you all the time. I want you to know this is what I do. You can message me 24/7, 365 days a year. And I promise if I am not able to answer, I'm not going to. And I'll get to you as soon as I can, but I want you to know you can come anytime. That's the beauty of having it on Facebook Messenger or text or whatever. And so the more you talk to me, the more we work together, the faster we're going to get this done. But let's just get started and go get those first 4 by like tomorrow. Does that sound okay? Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Yay! Yo, that was good. Gold, I tell you, gold. Thank you, Laci. And we've kept you guys long enough, so we'll get your assignments put in boards. We'll get this recording put in boards. You guys are amazing. You can do anything you set your mind to. You are a fantastic leader. You will be on that Founders Club trip because you're all in and you show up. We love you so much. Have a great night.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.